Hi there. So somebody requested that I record a video discussing the case study project. So I'm here in the assignments and rubrics section, and you open up the case study folder. Initially you were going to be assessing a child, but since that's not possible, I've done the assessments and you're just going to evaluate them. So in here is a compiled document, and I also have them broken out, that includes an interest inventory, the phonemic awareness assessment, the basic sight word assessment, the reading record or variation of the writing record with a basic phonics decoding, and writing samples, and everything but the writing samples comes out of the Eckel-Schenker textbook, if you want to look them up. So if you click on the document, or on the folder, here are all the documents compiled into one, and here they are broken out individually, so you can use whichever one to refer to. So what you're going to do is walk through the different documents, and what I'd like you to do is write a paragraph summary with your findings from each one. So here we have an interest inventory. You're going to summarize what you find here. What do you see about this child? What are their interests, and how does he feel about reading? Then you'll go down to emergent literacy, the phonemic awareness. There's 4 different pages in this phonemic awareness assessment. So looking through, here he got 8 out of 8. So this is obviously a skill he's good at. So you would identify that. Here he got 6 out of 8, so a little less, 5 out of 8. And then here he got them all wrong. So you would identify, here are the strengths, here are the needs regarding phonemic awareness. Moving down to sight word, there are quite a few different issues here, so you're going to identify some patterns you see, but also remember sight words are unique and many of them are not decodable, so they may just need to be taught one by one. Here we have the running record. Also, it's targeting specific phonics issues which are broken out on this section here. So what I'd like you to do before writing about this is identify, and this is a good review for all these different phonics terms, how did he do out of all the beginning consonants? Was that strong? Did he get 15 right out of 16? For the ending consonants, did he miss quite a few? I think in this one he actually missed some, so did he only get 7 out of 13, like 50%? So is that an issue he needs to work on or not? Here we're looking at consonant blends, beginning and ending, consonant digraphs. So evaluate each one of these issues. You could write the summary here, and then based on that, you're going to write your report saying, yeah, he's strong here and weak here. Finally, we have 2 writing samples. Here's what the child wrote, and then here's a transcription of it. Sorry, my writing isn't a whole lot better. But identify strengths and needs based on his writing. Then you're going to write the report, and for the report, if you go back to here, you can either look at the rubric, which tells you what to look for, or the case study assessment assignment. And the assignment talks about administering the assessments, which obviously you're not going to do anymore. Basically, you're going to describe them all and then write like a RICA case study essay. Identify 3, and I'll make this bigger, 3 literacy issues. So looking at all that data, you wrote a little paragraph or 2 about each section. The phonics section will be the longest. So identify 3 literacy issues from all that data, 2 weaknesses and a strength, or 2 strengths and a weakness, or 3 strengths, whatever you find. And using evidence from the data, explain how is this a weakness. So this should probably be 3 different paragraphs. 1 literacy issue I see is this. Here's why I see it. Then you're going to identify 2 instructional strategies you would use to support this child with this issue and explain how that works. Do not assume the reader knows, even though you know I'm reading this. For RICA, you don't know who's reading it, so make sure you explain how each strategy works. And then finally, how will these strategies be effective in leading this child to literacy development? So you're going to upload this essay along with your description of each assessment findings, and that can all be in one document. So hopefully that will do the trick.